Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Anne's Aesthetics, where I bring you a little bit of peace and happiness, hopefully, through painting and other stuff. The two paintings I'm showing you right now are my inspiration for this tutorial. They're by some artist named Frankii. I'm not quite sure, but here I am taking a pale pink, some orange, a bright magenta, some blue, and I will list these colors in the description below. Y'all ready for this? It's outrageous orange, bright magenta, cool blue, cameo pink, and Key West. Now I'm going to be taking King's Gold to work on the pot for the Venus Flytrap. I really don't have a lot of brown shades. I know you can mix some, but honestly I'm lazy and I just like using what I have. So next I'm using melted chocolate and a little bit of nutmeg brown to work on shading and really sculpting my little flower pot. At this point is where I went in with melted chocolate to darken up those shaded areas. And then on top of that, to highlight, I will use khaki, just in the center. Soil is super easy. You're just going to use black and melted chocolate and just dab that soil right on. And then I am taking parakeet as the base for my Venus Flytrap stems. This was very tedious. You have to be patient about this. Once I did the base layer, I took arbor green, which hopefully that will show you in a second or two. But I'm going to use arbor green to darken it. So this is just one layer out of many. Well, not many, but it's just the first layer, okay? Now, after we finish up with the arbor green, we're going to go back in with the parakeet to brighten it back up and bring some highlights back to this plant. And then after that, we will go in with a bright red, any red of your choosing, but I decided to use red apple for this. Now, I'm looking at this photo and I see some whites, some blues, some blacks for the eye parts. So I'm going to go in with some outlining with my Ultrafine pen, acrylic pen. And then I will go in eventually with some white later on. As I said, now I'm going in with the white. This really shows that you can either use acrylic markers or you can use a tiny paintbrush with some paint. It just depends on what you're best at. We've honestly arrived at my favorite part of this tutorial. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a handful of different colors. I did a pink, yellow, purple, and blue. And I am taking some disposable shot glasses and dunking them into the paint, using different sizes so that I can get different size bubbles. And I am just putting that all over the canvas. However, I will warn you, you can do it this way. My original intention, though, was not to do it this way. I was going to put bubbles over the entire canvas. As you've seen from the last few clips, I've been going back and forth between the eyes and working on the bubbles, just getting those details done. I started with just some white and then some blue and then some black outlining, and that's pretty much it. And then I think I go in with some white highlighting later on. And what you see me working on right now is the little flies. So I just painted little blue blobs, honestly, and then I traced the blue blobs, put some wings on them, drew some veins in their wings and then gave them some eyes and antennas. Now, I know this marker sucks booty hole, but I thought for bubbles it might give it a nice glare or shine, so that's why I decided to add it. If you would like to see the full peel of this painting, go check out my TikTok at ans.aesthetics. For the background of this painting, I decided to use the shade Elephant Gray, but you could literally use any color gray that you want. This is the part where it may be triggering for some because my lines are not straight. When I did the first painting, that was like this. I used a ruler, but I didn't have a ruler on hand, so I didn't have the straightest of lines. I apologize. I'm sorry, but you know, I think it still came out cute in the end, so I recommend using a ruler. This bottom part right here, we're going to use a bunch of different colors. This is going to be like the computer screen color palette, because what we're making right now is a computer screen. I was choosing colors that were remotely within the Venus Flytrap painting palette, so you can see those colors throughout the background in the Venus Flytrap. And then I'm going to outline one side with black, and then later on you'll see I'll outline the other side with white. This is the top of the canvas I'm working with, and I am taking a light blue shade. I will list the exact shade name in the description below or somewhere on this screen. And I just made a little tab at the top, and then what you see right here is I'm making the little sidebars. I'm not really good with computer terms, so I'm kind of just making this crap up. Like, I don't know what it's called, but you can visually see what I'm doing. And I'm making the little icons for each and every little block. There ended up being a total of 8 rows, so 16 little cells total. And then across the top, I wrote File, Edit, View, Image, Options, and Help. So the original artist that I was inspired by, Two Eyes, and they normally write the name at the top of theirs, but I chose to write mine as Groovy, and I've done this for all the paintings that I've done in this similar format. And here is the close tabs, the minimize, and the something else. Don't forget to send your masterpiece. If you enjoyed today's tutorial, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next. And I really hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, happy day. Alrighty, bye-bye everyone.